10 most dangerous foods that can kill you. Guns, poison, and knives all come to mind when you try to list the things that could kill you. However, you may have to add food to those ranks as well. Eating some food out there is synonymous with looking death in the eyes. Only the bravest of the brave or the dumbest choose to go down this wrong. In this video, we'll be talking about the 10 most dangerous foods that can kill you. Watch till the end if you want to join these daredevils, or if you simply want to know what food to be wary of. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Now let's kick things off. Number 1, Namibian Bullfrog. We know what you're thinking. Who would want to eat something with the word bullfrog in its name? Well, maybe not you, but people in Africa sure do. They're even willing to risk their lives for it as they sneak past the government to try this delicacy. Namibian bullfrog is endangered, which is why there's a ban on its consumption. But that doesn't stop some people from trying it out behind closed doors. However, that isn't the only way these people are putting their lives on the line. You see, the Namibian bullfrog can group up to the size of a cat, and when served, its head is chopped off. However, the rest of its body is laced with poison. It can either be in the skin or any of the organs. There's no way to remove the poison. Experts do recommend raiding it after the third rain or after their mating season is passed, since the poisons go down during that time. Not a comforting guarantee if you ask us. Number 2, Ackee Berry. Ackee Berry offers a unique buttery taste, which is why the Jamaican people are such big fans. The fruit comes in can form and is in international demand. However, there is a downside to the perfect fruit, a deadly one at that. Only the exterior of the fruit can be eaten. If you eat the interior bit, you're in for a world of vomiting and seizures, otherwise known as the Jamaican vomiting sickness. Make sure to keep activated charcoal on your hands if you're afraid you might end up making a mistake. Number 3, bean sprouts. Who would have thought bean sprouts would be on here? Although deliciously addictive, bean sprouts have been known to be homes of Listeria, E. coli, and Salmonella, a disease-causing bacteria. They've been known to cause a whole lot of uncomfortable symptoms. The hot climates the vegetable flourishes in are ideal for the growth of these bacteria. If you want to continue your bean crunching days in peace, we suggest you thoroughly wash the beans and adequately cook them before consuming them. You don't want death by bean sprouts written on your tombstone. Number 4, nutmeg. A lot of people love the touch of nutmeg in our dishes. It's got a taste like no other. However, if you're thinking of adding ore to your dish so you can relish the taste more, we might suggest you hold back, since doing so can be a fatal mistake. Nutmeg contains myristicin, which if consumed in the appropriate amounts can cause vomiting, nausea, and even hallucination. 1 tablespoon of nutmeg is the fatal amount. So if you don't want your lunch date going wrong, it's better you just stick to sprinkling it. Number 5, octopus. As shocking as it sounds, some people out there consider the slimy animal a snack. The trend of eating octopus has been around for a long time. People consume it in different ways. They can, for example, fry it as do those in Greece, or boil it like the good people of Spain. While that's all fine and dandy, the real kicker comes when people choose to eat this marine animal alive and raw. The people of South Korea seem particularly brave to put their life on the line. How they put up with the feeling of a squiggling tentacle in their mouth is beyond anyone. When a tentacle of a live octopus is put into your mouth and swallowed, there's a chance that the tentacle can sit to the walls of your esophagus and even throat. And when this happens, you can forget breathing. Unfortunately, this has led to fatal cases. However, people still refuse to stop eating marine animals. Number 6, Casu Marzu. Italians sure love their cheese and pasta. A bit too much if you ask, since some of them are willing to eat one with literal maggots. Casu Marzu pecorino cheese is made with sheep's milk, with a taste similar to that of gorgonzola. Maggots are intentionally introduced to the cheese, which lay eggs, grow, and then feast on fats in the cheese. These insects are the secret to the incredibly soft texture of the cheese. The Casu Marzu belongs to the gourmet category and is sought out by many. However, when ingested, the maggots camp inside the intestine, leading to nausea, vomiting, cramps, and a whole other list of uncomfortable symptoms. Guess that explains why the EU banned this one. You're better off eating regular cheese. Number 7, pufferfish. No one expected this balloon-like fish to end up on this list, but it seems like we must not fall for deceiving looks. Pufferfish are known for filling up with air when threatened. Doing so puts their spikes on display, which serves as a defense mechanism. Weirdly enough, the alien-looking fish tastes like chicken, and you'll find quite a few people willing to have it for lunch. However, preparing the fish to be served is a huge responsibility for the chef. These cooks apparently have to go under extensive training for months to learn how to properly prepare the fish. Their main aim is to learn how to remove the colorless and odorless neurotoxin called tetrodotoxin from the pufferfish. Yet turns out the cute fish is not all that friendly. The tetrodotoxin, when ingested, can lead to tightness in the chest, nausea, vomiting, and high blood pressure. If not treated immediately, there's a high chance you're going to end up dying. This is why Japanese chefs know how they have to prepare the fish with utmost care, because the slightest of mistakes will leave them with blood on their hands. Number 8. Blood clams. Now, anything with the word blood in its name doesn't deserve a spot on the dinner table. However, you'll find that many people have an appetite for the crisp taste these clams bring and the red pieces inside them. These are harvested in the Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, and the Gulf of Mexico. The red color comes from the high concentration of hemoglobin. If you paid attention in biology class, you would know that these cells are responsible for the transport of oxygen in the body. If allowed to be prepared in unsanitary conditions, blood clams house disease-causing substances like typhoid, hepatitis, and dysentery. China has put a ban on these clams, but that doesn't stop some people from smuggling them into their restaurants. Number 9. Casava. Casava is native to South America but consumed all across the globe. It takes on different names in different regions. In the States, people refer to it as the Brazilian arrowroot. The cassava is drought-resistant and is excessively grown even in hot climates. This staple food is a rich source of carbohydrates and calories. However, cassavas also pack cyanogenic glycosides, making eating them a game with the devil. These cyanogenic glycosides, when ingested, can release cyanide in the body, and we think every person on the planet knows how bad that is. Cyanide can impair your thyroid, leaving it permanently damaged as well as your other organs. The chemical has even been known to cause nerve damage, and in extreme cases, cause paralysis. If you don't want to end up in the hospital by eating cassava, we suggest you take extra care to cook it properly and not eat it raw. Number 10. Peanuts. You'll be probably disappointed on seeing peanuts on this list, but worry not. If you don't belong to the unfortunate 1% of the world's population that's allergic to peanuts, you can munch on them all you want. However, those 1%, which amounts to 75 million people, can never taste a peanut unless they want it to be the last food before death. The immune system of such people is built differently. It deems the peanut's proteins as harmful and starts preparing to fight them off. The body produces histamine and other chemicals, going into anaphylactic shock, which isn't pretty. It leads to wheezing, shortness of breath, and even fainting. And that's a wrap for this video. Which of these foods would you dare to try? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section down below. Make sure to leave a like and tune in next time for more videos. Bye now.